Hello everyone and welcome back to another War within World of Warcraft video. Today we're going to try to create, well basically I have already a video where we are creating the new race called Earthen. In this video we're going to try the starting zone to see how it is when you actually create an Earthen. What happens, what do you have to go through? Of course you can keep away from this video if you want to be spoiler free, or watch this if you don't mind spoilers. So it looks like we're kind of like stagnant tradition nearly brought us to ruin. We must embrace the call of change. So they had all those up there like just waiting to be frozen up. Azeroth is growing and we need to grow with her. Now is the time to discover who we are. So basically we saw there's like a lot of Earthen, like this race I'm playing.
Ah, yes, this one. Glad to see this one wasn't lost.
Can you sense it, Foreman? They awaken stronger than others.
Okay, so we have Dawn over there that is part of the Awakened, and Foreman Usha. And then up there, I believe, okay, we can't see it, but we saw in the start of the video that there is a lot of these. It looks like the Toys R Us with the Buzz Lightyears in the store. So they probably have like a bunch of us in the freezer that we think are like frozen up. But again, I think we are kind of like a robot class race, sorry. Let's go furry way. In case we're gonna go into combat. We're just gonna go with the starter build. Whatever the game thinks is desired for us. And let's do a better interface. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So you create your Earthen character and you basically start here. I chose Hoarder, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same if your alliance are Hoarder. Interesting horn. Okay, let's see what they want.
Only you know your path.
It's good to see you are awake. I know you must be have many questions, and we are here to answer them. I am Dawn, and this is Foreman Ushak. Many things have changed since your last slumber began, including our awakening protocol. We are both here to guide you through it. Like many other newly awakened, you have heard a distant yet powerful song thrumming with you. A radiant surge of change. Embrace it. Complete the first stage in the awakening protocol. Draw upon your inner strength, released invoke the power of Azeroth. So I guess these Earthen here is kind of like the protectors of Azeroth, kind of like, you know, because we are kind of like made of stone.
Take time.
Let us begin your awakening protocol.
Whenever you're ready, step on the scanner at the base of the stairs.
By the speaker, this one's diagnostics are
Different, like all those reborn within the machine.
Okay. Next one. What is my ability actually that I can Azeroth Surge? This is this. Okay, so as passive you have this one here. You're always well fed, but cannot consume. You're always well fed, but cannot consume food. Consuming a Kas Algardium changes the benefit granted to you. Oh my god, so we always have the well fed. So basically the food buff, we always have the food buff on us. That is insane. So always the food buff. That is interesting. Let me just change the chat and put it behind the webcam. Okay, and then eating that crystal changes it. So basically it can become, if it's amber, it becomes stamina, emerald, haste, onyx, mastery, ruby, critical strike, sapphire, versatility. That's insane. When you gain experience for exploring a location, gain 200% additional exploration experience. So you can level a character an Earthen character very fast by using fly mount and just fly through all the zones you haven't seen before. Okay. Base armor from equipped items is increased by 10, so even has more armor than any other. Okay. And then we have this one here. Draw upon inner strength, release to invoke the power of Azurite to harm your foes and aid your allies. So, okay, so it's kind of like the Evoker, the dragon class. So basically it says stage 1, it deals 72 fire damage. Stage 2, it heals allies for 36. And stage 3 deals additional fire damage to the highest health enemy. Stage 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and if it becomes to stage 3, it basically both deals damage and healing. And more damage. Cool.
Another one impaired with abnormal visions during stasis.
Call them dreams, Moosejacks. We all experience them, including myself.
She's a bit...
Dreams. Yes, of course.
She's a bit more, I don't know, trying to be like a human, if you know what I mean? Where he's a bit more, number guy. I guess she's like the HR and he's like the accountant.
For the final scan, you will... Wait, it's reading too many anomalies. I can't stop it.
Do not panic, my friend. Concentrate. Focus on the song within. Let it ring.
Meet down
Energy you
in the
felt
analysis
radiate
interface in the
all
next
when
chamber.
awakened.
Anomalies such as that were once deemed flaws.
That may be, but under our new protocol, they are flaws no longer. Come, friend. Let's head to the next room.
She's definitely the HR guy. Or lady.
Ah, a conversation begins.
I want to reassure you, you are not flawed. This protocol was designed to detect anomalies within the Earthen. Anomalies such as Surge you fell, but they are not anomalies, not anymore. Complete
May
quest.
Azeroth guide your path.
So now it actually gave me this spell here, which I already had.
Not working, I see.
What's that thing he has in his bag? Huh. This is the analysis interface. In order to ensure our primary programming remained intact, these consoles were installed with a series of inquiries to access the memory matrix of newly awakened. Although Dawn will encourage you to answer in any way that you please, I hope you will answer truthfully. Proceed when ready.
Your ways are strange. With Dawn's suggestions, we've modified these consoles to allow for agency.
The past is the past, but whether you embrace it is up to you.
That is so, like, it's so fun. Like, he's such a old, like, you can just hear how he's from a different generation, and she's like from the newer generation, kind of like, you know, allowing more types of Earthens. You know, everyone has its own opinion. You do what you know. It's funny how they reflect this on the real world. Okay, let's go. Okay, a deep resonating. Okay, verify your original assigned destination. I was a stone-bound laborer sworn to my craft on the surface. I was a cog in the machinery of the deep, sworn to maintain the works sites below. I was a peacekeeper sworn to guard the earthen of the surface. I was an artisan sworn to expert craftsmanship and immaculate trade. I was a storm rider sworn to protect the core from all threats. I chose to omit an answer I do not remember. I like this one. I was a peacekeeper sworn to guard the earthen of the surface. I like that. Kind of like, you know, being a guard. Yeah, that's me. Destination verified. Indicate which sector you were last in. Dornogal, the Coreway, the Dar Watchtowers. Probably the Watchtowers. Oh. Okay. I look fabulous. So that gave me my first armor. That's super cool. Are you prepared to uphold your assigned protocol? Yes, maybe. I just woke up. I can't think about it. No, I'd like to be reassigned. No, I'm not. I reject my protocol entirely. I will choose my own path. Well, yes. In the event of reassignment, what primary function were you calibrated with to carry out your assigned protocols? The unfaltering commitment to my assigned protocol, no matter the role, the sturdiness of strong arm to wield tools or weapons, the devotion to my charge, my people, and my purpose, the proficiency to master my craftsmanship, the primary function to do not define me. I like this one, the sturdiness of strong arm to wield tools and weapons.
For countless cycles, we Earthen had our fate imposed upon us, never free to choose our own.
Wait, when does Furry Warriors get dual wield? I have dual wield.
Our new path.
Huh, why can't I dual wield? That is some badass items. Do I keep this? Doesn't look like it's actually... okay. The world is you explore where your path will take you. I wish to explore far off lands, realm, and any kingdoms beyond Castelgard. I wish to visit the over Titanforge kin around the world. I wish to climb the highest mountains, peaks, and explore the deepest corners of the world. I will seek out the most expansive libraries, lore repositories, and wells of knowledge around Azeroth. I will seek any challenge to defeat any foe, and master any weapon. I'd like to meet and learn from the different people and cultures around the world. I choose to omit an answer. I'll seek any challenge, defeat any foe, and master any weapon. Yeah. And while on the new uncharted path, who do you want to become? The first Earthen to explore the known world, the most experienced crafter in all the world, the most celebrated awakener of Castelgar, an embodiment of martial might, and an avatar strong as the oldest mountain. I will be Earthen. I will be the Earthen my people need me to be. Yeah, why not?
I never saw this protocol as an imposed fate, but a verification of our intended design.
Then perhaps our design should not be intended.
Perhaps. The procedural forum awaits you.
Another experience to add.
Maybe a bit down at the music.
And somehow
Who you were, who you are, and who do you want to be? All questions every Earthen from now will be yet to ask. Our fate is a purpose. Oh, choice. Spar with 6 newly awakened.
With the exception of the Storm Riders, most Earthen were never intended for combat. But we also weren't intended to leave Castelgar.
I do not have a
prepare
target.
you for the world beyond. You will need to fight.
Why is the... You may equip one-handed weapons in your offhand. So when does when do you learn? Oh, there. See, allow you to do well too. Okay, so that's first in level 11. Okay. Then let's do one-hand weapons for now.
What is your command? I cannot attack that. Do you have a query?
May the Titans carve your path.
We take more at the same time. Boom.
I need to target something first.
See, that's an alliance player, so that means we must be doing the exactly same thing.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
I cannot attack that target.
Well fought, my friend. Meet us in the next chamber.
I require a target.
There we
No
go.
one's going anywhere. The bulwark of authorization is on complete lockdown.
Lockdown? What in the name of the machine is going on, Cool Dice? This sounds suspicious.
Combat doesn't come naturally to most Earthen, and then yet again you exceed expectations. Your training is exceptionally well timed. It will be seen to have an unexpected obstacle that lies ahead. Speak to Cooldas.
May your journey be safe.
The bulwark of alterations. The bulwark of alterations. That's what this chamber was once called. I had been working tirelessly to reconfigure it to original state when suddenly the whole blasted chamber started rumbling. A golem manifested out of nowhere and started attacking my machinist. We managed to escape, but the golem locked down the chambers. Dawn seems to think you got what it takes to deal.
Stay safe. Shutting down that golem will shut down the whole purge program.
If you're successful,
I
you
must
will be
get
the first
closer.
Earthen to ever defy this
Firewall
machine
protocol.
and complete the new protocol.
When? I have faith in this one.
Well,
To target
look
something
at
first.
you. I've seen this room shut down 1,000-fold, but never like that.
Our forged paths intertwine.
Let's get this done.
I've seen that room come to life more times than I can admit, Padang, but that was something else entirely. I can't help but wonder where that golem came from. It certainly wasn't of Earthen make. Just when I thought I knew everything about this whole place, it throws another tool in the cogs.
Maintenance today, or repairs tomorrow. That works.
After an awakening protocol like that, I can see why Dawn says you're special. The world is not prepared for an Earthen like you. Kratos claps you on the back with a gravely chuckle. Dawn and their foremen are waiting for you in the awakening's vestibule. Go on then, complete your awakening protocol and get out of here. Oh nice, we're getting a tabard.
Keep the gears turning.
I like it looks
It would
super
seem you
amazing.
are destined for many great things. I had little doubt.
Neither did I. A most efficient display. Well done.
Upon completion of the awakening protocol, Earthen would leave these halls and venture into ringing deeps and beyond to their assigned jurisdiction. Their purpose was chosen for them, but not anymore. The fate of our people is for us and us alone decide. What do you do and where you go is up to you.
Come back with new experiences.
For the first time in our history, the outside world is ours to explore and experience. An offline faction known as the Hoarder came to the aid for our kin. Spiritual and mighty, the Honorable Hoarder has opened the hand to our people. Will you be among the first to go where no Earthen has ever gone? To walk their hands, hear their songs, and learn more from their people. If that path calls to you, then I hope you'll return to share those experiences and show the Earthen that the world has to offer.
Your recalibrating of the Awakening Protocol has given this Earthen something new. Something different. A spark to experience. An impetus to live. I admit, I misjudged your efforts, Dawn.
All Earthen deserves something more than what we were bound by, Oozjax, including yourself.
For once, I am inclined to believe that.
And it is pretty cool. Like, so there's a thing you need to understand. You're probably thinking, wait, how did the Horde and Alliance just like pop up with portals like out of nowhere? And the thing is, before you unlock this race, you have to play just a little bit in the new expansion, and then you will have then you will know who they are. They will know who you are, and you become friends. And then of course, and then you're first able to do this, and then it makes sense that we know them. But basically that's it. That's a quite short introduction, but it's pretty cool. They give you like a full equipment that actually even looks pretty cool. Now you can see I'm ready for my adventure. Can you remember, do we have flying mount already in this level? Oh, we do. So level 10 with flying. And of course then you can go, the first thing you would do, just trying to guide you all. The first thing you would do, as I would recommend you, this is just a tips for anyone. Of course you have to talk with the embassy first. And then he will tell you to go to speak with Chromie.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
And then you deliver the quest over here, which will Earthen core really acquire the core variant of Earthen civilian and military armor set.
Resuming work cycle.
Oh. Oh, cool. He even gave me like backpacks. That is so cool. So when you do the intro, okay, so definitely everyone has to do this intro to get these cool items. And then we even got like all these different Earthen hood, Earthen calf, Earthen helm, Earthen mining hat. Oh god. That is so cool. So you can like totally mix how you want to look like. So you can have like the helmet, but you can also do like this one instead. And then of course do the tan thing. What is this? This is the chest. Oh, okay, so they don't like, you can have a chain, leather. I like the chain, that's pretty cool. Oh, you can even have like a scarf around. I like the chain. And then of course it's a bard, which we already have. No braces. Here we have hands as well. Oh, you can have like... Oh, interesting. Oh god, there's a lot of builds as well. Jeez, you can have a lot of customization with this. Oh. That is so cool. All these things you can just customize. You can totally like make your own dwarven. Okay, that's cool. And of course then I highly recommend to all of you to speak with Chromie and select the Dragonflight. It's gonna be the most fun I mean, of course it's up to you. If you want to level in Lich King, do that. But if you want to have the best first impression in the game and most fun, I would say, then do Dragonflight. Dragonflight is definitely the most fun to do. And it's so easy. You just take it, then you have an item you need to use, and you just go. And then you start. But that's it. We created an Earthen, and we played through the tutorial, which shows us that that is a good idea to do, because you also get like a tons of like transmog stuff. So that's pretty cool. I even think we got like different weapons, didn't we? Yeah, we have the Earthen one-hand sword, Earthen axe, Earthen dagger. Earthen two-hand axe. I really hope for a two-hand sword. Earthen staff. Probably a gun, I could imagine. Yeah, earthen gun. Yeah, so in my case, I would look like this. Cool. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone. And yeah, that was the intro and creating a earthen character in World of Warcraft. Thanks for watching, have a good day, and I'll see you in another video.